Tak.
Czy Państwo w Stanach Zjednoczonych nas słyszą? Kody, Dan?
Tak.
Can you hear us? Great. We apologize, friends from Wisconsin, for not talking to them in the morning, but we can work further on harmonizing the time zones in Poland and in the US. I need to tell you in advance that I can talk to you 20 minutes at 4:30 p.m. I need to be in the Senate, in the Parliament, when there are votes, and I need to be present in the voting. But in 20 minutes, I'm hoping to make some arrangements. Is it fine?
Yes, that will work.
Może pan senator rozpocznie nasze spotkanie.
Senator, would you be willing to start a meeting, please?
Well, good afternoon in Poland. It's morning here, so I'd like to welcome everyone to this video conference. It's good to see everyone again. It's been a while, so we're very happy to host this link and further our relationship with the good people of Poland that we met when we were there 2 years ago, something like that, 2-3 years ago now. Time flies. So with just happy to keep furthering this relationship, and we will take it from there.
Świetnie, bardzo dziękujemy. My też się cieszymy, że Was widzimy.
Thank you very much. We are happy to see you as well. This COVID made us apart, but we're hoping to combat it in the nearest months, and we may have an opportunity to meet face to face. We invite you to visit Poland in May 2023. We will be happy to host you in Warsaw this time. We may go to Lublin as well, but we will definitely invite you to Warsaw and present our situation. I want to thank the Chamber of the Representatives in the Senate to support our well, on the anniversary of the January uprising. This was a celebration of the Polish fight for freedom. I want to thank you for all the efforts that are to commemorate the female participant of the strike, and September's strikes, and she was supporting children very much. I thank very much Mr. Skowroński and Ken Skowroński and Cody Horlacher. Thank you very much. I want to thank the Senator John Jagler, and I thank Sarah, who made contacts possible, together with our ambitious fighter and traveler, Bartosz Rybak. This was made possible, and we will be able to renew and continue the contacts in the nearest future. Now, I'm the Minister for Education and Higher Education. These are the ministries that were combined. So the education from kindergarten up to the scientists. Now we have a wide range of possibilities of cooperating with you there. And this is the subject of our possible cooperation in the nearest future.
Minister, I'd just like to say it's great to see you again. Hopefully we can meet in person in the not too distant future. We'd love to have you back here to the state of Wisconsin and continue our efforts, both in trade and education and a variety of fronts. I do have to point out that unfortunately, my good friend and colleague, Representative Ken Skoronsky, is unable to be here this morning, but he does send his best wishes to you and is active in hoping to continue the good working relations and continue the contacts back and forth. We do have members of Representative Skoronsky's staff here with us today. So if you have any questions for Ken, I'm sure they will be in contact as quick as possible on that. And I would also point out that both Senator Fine and myself are joined by new colleagues. We're happy to have grown the initiative here in the state of Wisconsin. So if it's all right with you, I will turn the mic over. Given I'm in the assembly, I will turn it over to my colleague, Diane Hesselbein, another state representative, to introduce herself, and then we'll kick it over to the Senate.
Thank you so much, Cody. Welcome, everybody. I'm Diane Hesselbein, and I'm really excited. I saw all the pictures of the trip you guys had last time, and I said, how do I get involved with that? That looked like an amazing opportunity. So thank you so much for being here today. I am a little bit Polish, so I'm looking forward to learning from you. I also am on the Higher Education Committee for the state of Wisconsin. So I'm definitely interested in your initiatives. With me today, I brought my husband, Bob. He is a retired airline pilot and retired military Air Force. He flew F-16s and A-10s all over Europe. And he's also president of a local school board, which oversees education in a smaller way in Wisconsin. So we're anxious and excited to start this relationship with you. Thank you so much. I know it's at the end of your day. We're all drinking coffee, trying to keep going. So thank you. And I will turn this over to Senator Janet Bewley, who's new to this room as well. And we're really excited to be here.
Good morning and good afternoon. I am Senator Janet Bewley. I had the pleasure of meeting members of the Polish delegation when you were here. I believe that was 2 years ago. And it was a wonderful visit. At that time, we were so excited about the possibility of another trip, and I was ready to go. Signed me up. I wanted to go. And I want to quickly explain, as my colleagues know, I didn't grow up in Poland. I'm not Polish, but our country is made up of people from all over the world. And I grew up in a Polish neighborhood. So everybody on my block were Polish. They spoke Polish. The signs on the stores were in Polish. I felt like a member of their community, although I'm Irish. Didn't matter, that's America, you know. But this small way to be able to reconnect with my own childhood through you and the richness of a culture and a country that I only got to visit through my friends and their families, I feel would be an absolute privilege. And I'm hoping very, very much to see you all in your home country very soon. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Senator John Jagler. Little bit of Polish in there on my father's side. In fact, it was Jagla somewhere before my ancestors got to this country. I serve on the Education Committee. I served on that since my freshman year in the Assembly. I'm also now in the Senate, newly elected in a special election in April, and was appointed to the Education Committee there. So I'm looking forward to your initiatives. I'm also chair of the Housing and Trade and Commerce Committee, and looking forward to seeing if there's anything that we can do to further this relationship to benefit both Poland and the state of Wisconsin, and to learn more, and certainly looking to come to see your beautiful country and part of my ancestry. So thank you very much. And thank you very much for all you've done already to make me feel welcome in this committee. This group, it's new to me, and And I feel very welcome and had some nice contact with you all. So thank you.
Sarah, did you want to say anything?
Bardzo dziękuję za tą prezentację. Ja nie przedstawiłem naszym
Thank you very much for introductions. I have not introduced my colleagues, but you know Bartek. Radosław Brzuska from Lublin is our chief of the political bureau. And Stanisław Pisarski is my advisor, and he will continue talking to you when I need to leave. You look great, I need to say. And those of you that I've met before, I need to say that it only served you well, and the COVID might have benefited you, if anything. In the nearest future, if circumstances allow, we'll be happy to see in face, and the opportunities to have an academic and scientific exchange is quite large. So the medical cooperation that Stanisław Pisarski is developing is particularly important, but also other domain, such important domains such as in Wisconsin, like agriculture. Together with the President of the Republic of Poland, we take part in the opening of the academic year of the agricultural higher education institution. Recently, we have made contacts with the American universities from Texas. And since we have this opportunity to cooperate with people from Wisconsin, we will take this opportunity. We will be happy to host you in May next year if only circumstances allow, and it seems that it may be possible. Then we would organize the visit with scientific conferences with scientists from Wisconsin and Warsaw and Lublin, both in medicine and agriculture, and other domains that in which we will exchange the experiences and address our needs. The climate for cooperation is great. We brag on having wonderful friends in Wisconsin. We enjoy being proud of our relations, and we are looking forward to seeing you in person.
We also look forward to seeing you in person. Let's hope we can get through this and we can get together very soon and further our relationships on agriculture and science and medicine. As you probably know, we're a great agriculture state here in the state of Wisconsin. Everything from all aspects of the agricultural world, from dairy to beef to vegetables, things like that. But also we have a great manufacturing culture as well. So we look forward to showing you some of that when you come back here as well.
Minister Charnick, this is Cody Horlacher. I know the last couple of times that you've been over here, we took you to the hydroponic fish farm in Palmyra, Rushing Waters. And then I know you guys also toured a few of the dairy farms and a few other places of agricultural interest in this state. Can you tell me, is there anything in particular you would like to see next time you are here in the state from an educational agricultural standpoint?
Myślę, że jesteśmy przede wszystkim po to, żebyśmy umożliwili tą wymianę naszych
I
doświadczeń.
think that first of all, we would like to have international exchange. The proposed meeting should be, first of all, on direct connections between directors, the heads of our universities, especially concerning growing animals and this agricultural produce, which we saw in the US. We can also share our experiences. this will be much easier because so much has changed in infrastructure. I go to Rubin and it's an hour 15. It's a great saving of time and traveling, so we can share our experiences and we can move much faster and much more efficiently. What we need to focus is really that we want our scientists, our researchers to be in direct touch. We want them to be able to share the research. Those practical solutions are always interesting to see. Breeding animals is especially important. And we'd like to know more about your experiences in producing milk, especially, but also other sectors, also plants. So much is ahead of us.
I think we have some pretty good opportunities here in the state, both with UW here in Madison, as well as UW Platteville and UW River Falls, some of our satellite institutions that we can pull in certainly resources from next time that we see you, hopefully in another couple of months here, that we can bring together these scientists, these experts in the field, these researchers, in order to help you with whatever issues that you may have.
Niewątpliwie też zależy nam na współpracy.
Undoubtedly, we also want the medical cooperation. What Stanisław Pisarski started also, and Marek Koneczny, the Comet company.
Yep.
That was the beginning of work that started already before the pandemic. Especially the sector concerning tumors, on medical research, which was also thanks to the experience of Stanisław and what he saw in the States. 2 weeks ago, we had an opening of a new research on medical research center and rheumatology. And it was very much modeled on what there is in the United States. We had a market on medical research was quite dispersed, so it was great to have a new center. Smaller scale, so that when the patient, who is at the heart of everything, when we have one center and less, the research is less dispersed, it's much better for the patient. Agency on medical research, having them work also with the company, COMEX, that there are representatives in Wisconsin.
President Stanislaw, could you provide us a little bit from your perspective of how the relationship with the Medical College of Wisconsin and COMED is progressing, how the pandemic has affected that, and what sort of things we're looking forward to in the future with that partnership?
Dziękuję, nazywam się Stanisław Pisarski.
Thank you. My name is Stanisław Pisarski. I'm the advisor for the Minister of Education. I need to say goodbye because it's 20 past and I have to go to the Parliament and I don't want to lose my MP mandate. So I suggest that you continue the talks in the company. I'm leaving you in good company and see you soon.
Good to see you.
Always great to see you, Minister Czarnek.
Jestem doradcą.
I'm the advisor to the Minister of Education. I specialize in the transfer of the best practice and the experiences from the US to the Polish market, I'm really happy to see our friends in such good health. The last time we saw each other a year and a half ago, and we opened an office in Wisconsin. And that was on the 16th of September, we opened a new modern center for clinical studies, as Minister said. And that was the Center for the Rehabilitation and Rheumatology Center. We hosted also Professor Talega from Wisconsin. It was online, of course, because of the conditions, but we're waiting for direct flights.
Przede wszystkim to, co się stało w ciągu tego 1,5 roku.
What happened in a year and a half is that Poland, in such a way, also thanks to the experiences which we brought back from the US, Poland opened up to modern clinical studies. Paradoxically, it was also this period because it showed how important it is to work together to face the challenges that we have been all having in the last months. So challenges linked to COVID, but also challenges in the future. So we would like this cooperation to be continued.
Agreed.
Może technicznie ustalimy następne
Let's
spotkanie.
technically see when we would have the next meeting. Already 4 times, but let's hope the 5th time would be with the minister in the States, if possible. Let's meet in Wisconsin the last week of November. We would come with the minister and also the head of clinical studies. We'd come to Wisconsin. This will be much easier because from 1st November, the seats are opening the border. So if there's a need for a diplomatic passport, we'll be able to also arrange that for professors, for our scientists.
We will work towards that. We're going to have to check with Representative Ken Skowronski and make sure that all that is good to go and that we can get those details squared away. And yeah, we are going to be working towards that as our goal.
Mamy jeszcze też prośbę, aby
We also have a request to have a date of your flight to Poland. There's still some time till May, but we would really like for you to be able to meet the representatives of the Prime Minister's office, also the Minister of Agriculture. We would really like to prepare this visit very well in other cities also. So we'll be in touch with Sarah and we'll try to set up the time of your visit to Poland.
That sounds like a plan. Do you have anything else for us today?
Pozdrowienia. Chciałem jeszcze przekazać osobiste
I'd like
pozdrowienia
to give personal greeting
dla senatora Dana,
for Senator Dan Cody, Ken, Sarah.
osobiste pozdrowienia od
My personal greeting from medical comments
i życzenia rzeczywiście
and wishes
przede wszystkim wszystkiego dobrego, a przede wszystkim dużo zdrowia i
a lot of health, first of all, so that we meet as soon as possible.
That sounds good. I know the senators and representatives here will certainly be in contact again with Ken Skoronsky and facilitating the details on that trip. We're hoping, like you had indicated, end of November, early December on that. Again, unfortunately, with Representative Skoronsky not being able to be here today, we've got to make sure that things work on his end so that he can continue on in the furtherance of the mission.
Nie chcemy już zajmować więcej czasu Państwa, bo wiemy, że
We don't want to take more of your time. We know that you're just starting the day and we're going home actually.
Who's a little jealous right now?
dobrego dnia.
So do enjoy your day.
Ostatni tydzień listopada.
The
Dziękuję.
last week of November.
Oczywiście ta data, ostatni tydzień listopada nie jest ostateczna. My
The
jesteśmy
date is not final. We'll look at the proposal,
w tym roku się spotkać.
but we'd like to meet still this year.
Mamy nowe programy, mamy nowe
We have new programs for next year's.
Chcielibyśmy umówić się na pewne działania już w tym
So we'd like to undertake common actions already this year so that we can start acting in January 2022. And you coming in May would already be a mark of those actions together.
Dlatego na zakończenie naszej ze strony polskiej życzę Wam dobrego dnia.
So we wish you a good day from all the participants from the Polish side, and we hope to see you in Wisconsin.
Agreed. Have a great day.
You guys have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Zapewnić o tym, że co prawda
Thank
kilka
you for the possibility of meeting you. And of course, a few people like Bartek can constant touch with you, but also the whole Ministry of Education is ready to be engaged. And we would like these visits to be the highest quality possible.
Thank you.